and I think I'm going to join you with a horizontal bait. This is very similar to your swim jig. This is a chatterbait. It's a bladed jig, and I just put a little trailer on it for some visual effect. Push it all the way up on the shank, and as this comes through the water, the blade displaces water, shakes like crazy, and they'll usually bite it. So let's see what happens with that.
Chatterbait. Does it make a noise? Why is that called? It's a visual disturbance.
Yeah, it chatters in the water. We won't hear it, but
yeah.
the fish can feel the vibration of it, which is kind of a neat deal. Okay, to get the idea of the action of this lure when I cast it out, the violent vibration, we'll watch the rod tip will just start dancing like crazy on the rod tip, and that blade sweeping back and forth as the water pulsates across the front of it. That's what makes the rod tip wiggle like that. That's why it's called a chatterbait.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Look at the flash. Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
all right. A real fish.
A real fish. Not a weigh-in fish, but a real fish.
Not a weigh-in fish.
No, they
nice.
gotta be over 3 pounds, or you don't want to take them to the scale because you're not gonna get anything with them. But pretty, and on the bladed jig, the chatterbait.
Chatterbait.
Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna happen, Mike.
It is happening.
It's happening right now.
It's happening. Should I switch to the chatterbait?
I think so.
All right. I'm switching to the chatterbait. It's happening. Now. Okay. This is it. Very cool. There's all sorts of stuff going on with this bait.
Oh, there's all kinds of crazy things happening with that thing.
So it's windy. Do you prefer to cast into the wind or against the wind when you're drifting, and why?
The best presentation actually is casting into the wind. And the reason is it's more natural, because anything that's swimming around the surface, bait fish and so forth, the wind's blowing, that's riding the current, so it's blowing with the wind. So any current, the fish is going to face into the current, waiting for the meal to come to it. But having said that, the last 2 fish we caught, we were casting against the current and bringing it this way. So
it's true, because those 2 fish were caught the opposite way.
Yeah. And it could be that the reason we caught those fish is that this grass, the wind's bending it over, and they're tucked up underneath the grass. So when something comes at them, they just jump out and grab it.
So this chatterbait, do I fish it the same way as the that swim bait that I had?
Yeah, and the thing I do to help determine how deep I'll fish it, Mike, is I look at the graph. And if I see the grass coming up off the graph, say I'm in 6 foot of water and the grass comes up to 3 foot below the surface, then I'll count it down to 2. If the grass comes within a foot, then I'll just cast it out and start cranking it right away. But wherever the grass comes up to meet the surface of the water, I want to keep the chatterbait in the middle of that open water column so it looks like a bait fish skittering across the grass. And the neat thing about this bait is that when you pick up a weed or something on it, you'll feel it right away. The vibration stops, so it tells you something happened. And sometimes the fish will bite it soft like that. And that's why it's almost like the swim jig. Again, you wait till you feel the fish on the line, then you set the hook.
Okay,
and it
so
usually
it's the
works
same
pretty
thing.
well.
But I love that, because it's kind of like the bait talks to you. It communicates with you with that chatter. You know,
sure,
it's
absolutely,
like,
yeah.
It gives you better bait awareness.
Yeah. Come on, fish, we got 6 minutes.
6 minutes, come on.
6 minutes and we gotta batten down the hatches and head around the corner.
There we go.
Yes, yes. Mike is on.
Yes.
All right, stay with him, Mike. I'll get the net.
It's small.
Sure?
No net.
Okay, no net.
Yeah.
Chatterbait fish number 2.
Right under the wire. We're leaving in like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, about 2 minutes.
Whew. I mean, you know,
Nice.
a 1 pounder. 1 1/4.